Well, it is Tuesday, so it's time to get our entertainment news with Kaylee Custer. What you got for us, KK?
That's right. Well, today is a little big. My news is kind of long. Dolly is putting more tinsel in town. Selgo channels Nancy Drew, and Batman likes his eggs scrambled. Take a look at what your favorite celebrities are up to.
A real Christmas miracle.
It seems like we just put our Christmas trees away weeks ago, but Dolly might just make us bring it out earlier this year. The country superstar is filming a Christmas musical set to premiere on Netflix in December. It's called Christmas on the Square, with 12 original songs written by Dolly Parton herself. Here's to waiting 9 months for Dolly's present to us all.
Why'd you come in here looking like that?
Well, I told you I was coming. Didn't you get my gifts?
XOXO, Gossip Girl is back. The hit TV show from the late 2000s is getting a revival on HBO Max, set to launch in May. The new Gossip Girl will follow the same premise as the original, where a secret person in the main group's inner circle surveys the social landscape of New York's elite teenagers, and drama ensues. Expect 10 episodes in this first season.
You know you love me. XOXO. Gossip Girl.
And speaking of TV shows, Judy announces the end of her long-running show Judge Judy after its 25th season. But that doesn't mean she's leaving TV anytime soon. The acclaimed television personality announced the big news during an interview on The Ellen DeGeneres Show. The 77-year-old celebrity revealed that season 25, which will air in 2021, will be the best year yet, and a fitting end to the show that sees her preside over people's legal squabbles. Fortunately for fans, they'll still be able to see her on TV, as she will be moving from Judge Judy to a new show, Judy Justice.
How do you know my name? The world is too small for someone like Bruce Wayne to disappear.
Gotham City is coming to life, in a single restaurant at least. According to Big Hospitality, Park Row in London boasts 18,000 square feet with 3 bars and 5 restaurants, including that just-revealed Iceberg Lounge, an homage to Batman's nemesis the Penguin, the British-themed Pennyworths, a nod to Bruce Wayne's trusty butler, a restaurant inspired by Harley Quinn, and a villainous speakeasy dubbed Old Gotham City. Maybe the most elaborate of them all is the Monarch Theater, a $150 per person fine dining establishment that promises a multi-sensory exploration of the psychology of heroism through food. This salute to Batman is set to open later this year.
What chance does Gotham have when the good people do nothing?
Meanwhile, Batman may have a new sidekick. Selena Gomez and her mom join other amateur sleuths hard at work solving a cold case at CrimeCon Chicago. The program, called Crowd Solve, gathers hundreds of wannabe detectives with varied experiences and backgrounds to work alongside the police and world-class experts to help develop new leads in cold cases. The case Selena worked on, the unsolved murder of Kurt Sova, a 17-year-old boy who vanished from a party in suburban Cleveland the night of October 23, 1981, where 5 days later he was found dead in a nearby ravine. No word yet on Selgo's Detective for a Day success rate. Selgo's BFF, though, is wrapping her head around this one. Taylor Swift becomes the best-selling recording artist of 2019, according to the IFPI, the organization that represents the recorded music industry worldwide. The singer-songwriter released her 7th studio album, Lover, in August. The album was the first one released under her new label, Republic Records. Lover debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200 thanks to hits like Me, featuring Panic at the Disco's Brendan Urie, You Need to Calm Down, and of course the romantic title track, Lover. This is Swift's second time being awarded Global Recording Artist of the Year. She was also crowned with the title in 2014, thanks to her album 1989. Meghan Markle, the wife of Prince Harry, could be marveling over new Hollywood possibilities. The UK tabloid Daily Mail says Markle is looking at superhero acting roles as a way of helping her and Prince Harry establish financial independence. The Daily Mail cites an unnamed insider saying her agent, Nick Collins of the Gersh Agency, is looking for a suitable role. Markle recently recorded a voiceover for nonprofit Elephants Without Borders on behalf of the Walt Disney Company. Disney now owns Marvel, and some characters in the Marvel Universe or even DC Comics could be possibilities for her. One insider also says ensemble films may work well for Markle, so she doesn't have to be front and center in the eventual film. And in regards to Harry, he is teaming up with John Bon Jovi to create a sort of theme song for Prince Harry's Invictus Games. So Harry's actually going to be in the recording studio Singing.
Singing?
A little bit.
Oh, he's going to
bit.
sing?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So, John Bon Jovi created a new nickname for Prince Harry. It's called the artist formerly known as Prince.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Which I think is a little taboo since Prince recently died, recent-ish.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, well.
Kaylee, you know what that proves to me?
What?
I think it's because I've never been rich. Like
Oh,
super duper rich.
yeah.
That money doesn't buy you happiness because she, I think, really strived to get where she was
Right.
and to marry a prince.
Yeah.
And you marry the prince and realize, hey, you're not happy. And all that money and stability
Right.
and people waiting on you hand and
No,
foot.
no, it's not that. It comes from a place in here. But let me just ask you this. They're looking for ways to make money. How much money did they leave with? I mean, I don't know how this works.
Oh, I don't know.
You know
The
what I'm saying?
whole royal family, I'm pretty sure, is worth $88 million.
I do know that Prince Charles, I believe, is in charge of what they call the allowances they get.
Oh, okay.
So it's an endowment that then they get, I don't know if it's monthly or yearly, they get a certain allowance that they live off of from the estate. And then once Prince Charles is done, or maybe it's the Queen, then it goes to Prince Charles. Then once Prince Charles abdicates or passes away and goes to William, then William's in charge. Whoever's the head of the monarchy holds the purse strings.
But you're saying that they are disconnected from the person.
So now they're not getting the royal money because they're not doing the royal duties. You
Okay.
only get the royal money if you're performing the royal duties.
Right, but they made that
Stipulations.
decision.
Yes, they
Yeah.
made that, yeah. That's what I'm saying.
So I just wonder how much they have to work their new life with from the beginning.
And I think that's kind of the thing, too, because Meghan Markle's now trying to, delve into more films and TV like she was before she married a prince. So
She probably misses it.
Well, can you
Yeah.
imagine the pressure that they have on them to see how well they do?
Yeah.
Honestly.
That is just a fascinating thing, and I mean, we could see them popping around. I heard they might be spending a lot of time in LA this summer. So you
Yeah.
could be seeing them hitting some night spots in LA. Wouldn't it be crazy?
Yeah, it would
Which I feel like the
be.
time to leave Canada is in the winter. But they're leaving Canada in the summer.
Right.
Yeah, you're
Makes
right
no
about that.
sense.
You're right about
Whatever.
that.
Also, Kelly, I don't know if you know this, but Kaylee is a big Gossip Girl fan.
Yeah.
Are you excited about a reboot?
I wish there was more, which there might still be. There's still speculation of who's going to be in it and whatnot. But I wish there was more involvement with
The original
Serena
cast members?
Vanderwood. Yeah, the original,
okay.
Blake Lively and
Yes.
Yeah.
Leighton Meester.
Why is it that some of those folks don't want to come back and be part of a sequel? I don't know.
Well, maybe were not asked, or maybe they want to leave that role behind. It made them
Right.
famous, and they're trying to distance themselves from that
Yeah,
character,
that-
which
that could
you
be.
hear
You
a
don't
lot
want to
about.
get pigeonholed.
Or they want to stop while they're ahead. Like, they want to remember it for what it was.
Well, that's the whole thing. Now that we know, because I've watched Gossip Girl, I know you have. We knew who Gossip Girl was.
Yeah.
Right.
How are they going to twist that to make us guess who it is next?
I hear it sets 8 years later.
Okay.
But it's more in the present.
Okay, so set in the present.
Yeah.
8 years later.
Well, if
okay.
you're a fan, you're going to get to see another run of it, right?
XOXO.
Someone
Gossip
steals the
Girl.
phone. I bet someone steals the phone.
Yeah.
We had so much fun. We were full of eggs. They were delicious, and we hope you guys had a great time. Thanks you to all of our guests and for you guys for watching. Thanks for tuning in.
To Ozarks Fox Sam, have a great Tuesday. We'll see you tomorrow.